Delphine just got banned. And we're gonna talk about this in this video. More serious, less serious, as always. Now, first and foremost, I think Belle Delphine and her kind of entertainment has its place on YouTube. She doesn't do anything explicitly sexual. You know, when they show a bit tongue game and so on and so forth, but she doesn't, again, do something explicitly sexual, like jerking off on camera or fucking with her husband or something like that, doing something that is clearly doesn't happen on YouTube. Now, I can show some places on YouTube where you have explicit sexual content, mostly, of course, in the, weirdly enough, Asian part of YouTube, and I'm not talking about the Russian part of YouTube, where they upload whole fucking movies and you have like 10-minute sex scenes, they go at it, and you're like, okay, what was the cameraman thinking? Like, guys, okay, it's nice, yeah, go. Sir, we're not shooting a porn. I said go, I'm prepping to this. Or something like that. So, Belle Delphine is an entertainer, and if guys get, some people want to pay for it, be my guest. Of course, you call me old-fashioned, I prefer my girl meat and bones, and you know, something I can touch. You know, like, that's right. If you're thinking what I'm thinking, that's right, that's my old Greta Thunberg sex doll video. I'm thinking about those. Okay. But in more serious terms, I really do prefer my girl made out of rubber. Gotcha. Again, I prefer it made out of meat bones, you know, like a normal person. But if people like that kind of sort of intimacy that they get, you know, you pay the entertainer money, entertainer gives you, again, some how do I call it? Attention. The entertainer gives you some attention, then why not? I'm not the one to complain. Capitalist, baby. As long as it works and people waste their money on this, why not? So YouTube decides to throw a freaking hammer on Belle Delphine. I guess somebody in YouTube is quite, how would you say it? Sexually frustrated. Yeah, that's what I would call it. Yeah, exactly. Sexual frustrated. Somebody doesn't get their wanker wet or something like that, I guess. So somebody got really frustrated and said, pull on that freaking Belle Delphine the hammer because of sexually explicit content, because I guess some of YouTube employees find it offensive because of their religion, that she's not wearing a fucking hijab or something. Or maybe not, you know, maybe they're hardcore Christians, although I find it hard to believe. But who knows, but you know, it's just my speculations. But possibly, and that's what I'm thinking, some freaking simp just didn't get his money worth from Belle Delphine and said ban her because she has a husband. He found out she has a husband and now he's like all fucked up and suicidal because he fantasized that he will go to wherever the fuck Belle Delphine lives, but if I'm correct, in the UK, and he will find her, he will shower her with money and sperm. She will be just bathing in this damn freaking sperm, and then he will take out a ring out of his freaking nipple, just tear it out of his nipple, and you know, it all explodes with confetti because that's how biology works. And you know, Belle Delphine will surely agree, you know, sprinkle the sperm, blood and confetti coming out of his teeth. Yeah? No, of course not. Of course, that's what would happen, but you know, people have sick fantasies or something of that kind. And so he found out she has a husband and said, like, freaking ban her. Freaking ban her for breaking YouTube's 300-page TOS, in which you sign up that you give up your soul to the devil. And then the devil can resell your soul to God. Because this is how the new TOS works. Now, this is of course me going totally fucking off the rails. But still, I think, again, in the I would say the limits of freedom of creation, freedom of speech. YouTube allows such content as Belle Delphine. She's, again, at best you could say mild sexual content, but it's actually softcore porn at best. And again, I'm sure that Belle Delphine, not only because she's a beautiful woman, of course. Now let's not be joking around about it. She is a beautiful woman. But I guess also she has charisma, because people listen to her. You know, how long can you jerk off to freaking one girl? I don't know. So I guess she has other qualities as well. Not only being freaking beautiful, but some guys do have the tendency to put a girl on a pedestal. But that's, again, so she has other qualities, because she's really big. She's like huge. So she's probably also interesting to listen, you know, when she games. She has that girlish game. That's what I would say. Or maybe some other contracted creator eagle, or not eagle, just some woman manager got jealous because she found out that her boyfriend is aggressively jerking off to Belle Delphine, while, you know, maybe Susan just found out that her husband, if she's married or if she's single, I don't know, whatever she has, is just aggressively jerking off to Belle Delphine, like with, sorry, it's not what you're thinking, and then he freaking comes her inside the eye. But again, those are just my speculations about this thing. So I bet that either some like fanboy got totally outraged and went batshit crazy. Maybe some parents saw the 12-year-old jerking off to Belle Delphine and like, oh my god, Johnny, what are you doing? Are you jerking off? No, mom, not. And then you know, it's just like, oh my god, and then his sperm slides in her freaking mouth. But again, I digress. It can be out of jealousy, so, you know, there are enough reasons for that. What I'm saying, Belle Delphine's core fanbase won't go anywhere. Well, maybe they would go to YouTube HQ and commit peaceful protest over at YouTube HQ. I'm just saying, I'm not calling to violence. I condemn all violence and so on and so forth. On the other hand, I'm in Russia. So condemn all violence, be in Russia. Well, let's say they come there to YouTube and there will be peaceful but fiery but mostly peaceful protest at YouTube HQ. And when a YouTube HQ burns down as a result of a peaceful protest being at YouTube HQ, they will rebuild it back and burn it and peacefully protest down to the ground again. But again, that is just my thoughts. It may also just, you know, just her base go to Twitch if she gets banned off Twitch because Twitch likes to shoot its fucking self in the leg. She'll just go to Altec or have her own site. Belle Delphine is big enough to have her own site. Just like Alex Jones. Oh, imagine that! Alex Jones feed Belle Delphine just having a damn freaking podcast. I will laugh my ass off. It will be the funniest shit ever. If it happens, I will do a fucking 2-hour review of I will just do a live reaction to that podcast. I will do a live reaction. You will see me going off the wall, climbing up to the freaking stratosphere after seeing that. Well, thank you for listening. I was Ramahatki. Subscribe to the channel, share the video, eat healthy food, donate for my pierogi because I love pierogi. That's about all. Peace out.